Honda is a trusted brand not just in India but all over the world. Its portfolio in India consists of cars like the Honda Accord Hybrid, the CR-V, the BR-V, the Mobilio, the Amaze, the Jazz and the Honda City. Of late, competition has been tough. Competitors have been carpet bombing this passenger car segment with cars of all shapes and sizes. This has definitely dented a bit of the fortunes of Honda Car India. Recently, the company launched a facelifted Honda City. Now we have the Honda WR-V based on the Jazz platform. What's the difference? This is much more jazzier. This is the Motown India show and my name is P Tharyan. Let's check out the new Honda WR-V. The Honda WR-V definitely looks part of the Honda family. It has the good looks of the BR-V, the Mobilio, the Jazz, the CR-V and whatnot. It is modern in every respect. In terms of design, Honda has given this car a tough and robust look. The front fascia features a sharp headlamp cluster with LED DRLs and positioning lamps. The rear gets a polygonal design for the tail lamps which have been integrated into the boot lid. The front gets horizontal lines, a wing face grille design and an imposing bumper with, of course, oodles of plastic cladding all around. The sides also feature cladding and of course the car sits on wonderfully designed 16-inch alloys and not to miss up the roof rails to enhance its Mach-O appeal. Honda will be offering the WR-V in 6 different color schemes. Honda has termed the WR-V as a sporty lifestyle vehicle and is offering it with a 1.5 litre iD-Tech diesel engine and a 1.2 litre iV-Tech petrol engine. The 1.5 litre iD-Tech diesel mill has been mated to a 6-speed manual transmission which has a wider gear ratio range and a higher final gear ratio for improved fuel efficiency. The 1.2 litre iV-Tech petrol engine has been mated to a new 5-speed manual transmission with a cross gear ratio and has lower gear ratio in comparison to the 6-speed transmission. The diesel 1.5 litre engine is a turbocharged engine which in fact kicks in at around RPMs as low as 1500. You really don't notice the lag. The moment you step on the accelerator, the car moves without any problem. Power delivery in the diesel engine is extremely linear. The petrol engine is mated to a new 5-speed gearbox, which I felt was quite swift as we shifted gears. And the only flaw I noticed was as we moved on to the higher gears, it kind of gasped for breath, especially when the air conditioner is on. Honda claims the diesel returns a fuel average of around 25.5 kilometers per litre, while the petrol will return around 17.5 kilometers per litre. The diesel mill pulls out around 98.6 bhp at 3600 rpm and a peak torque of 200 Newton meters at 1750 rpm. The 1.2 litre iV-Tech engine puts out 88.74 bhp at around 6000 rpm and 110 Newton meters of torque at around 4600 rpm. The new Honda WR-V will be offered with ABS and EBD, dual SRS front airbags, multi-angle rear parking camera and intelligent pedal, which means that if you were to press the accelerator and the brake pedal together, it will initiate the system to override the accelerator input and apply only the brakes. That's kind of wonderful. The WR-V also gets a new suspension setup which features an increased wheelbase and tread for better stability, increased diameter of stabilizer for improved roll stability, high rigidity of the lower arm and knuckle for better handling dynamics. I'm seated inside the petrol variant of the WR-V, and the major difference between the diesel and the petrol variant, apart from the engine difference, is the fact that the diesel one has a touch button for start and stop, while this a petrol does not have. Another feature that is missing in the petrol is on the steering wheel you don't have the buttons for cruise control. These are the two major differences, and that's all. The rest is all the same, which I shall explain to you. Talking about the first in segment electric one-touch sunroof, it comes with a pinch safety function. Obviously, when you stick your hand out, this electric one-touch sunroof will not act as a guillotine. Then it has touch panel for the automatic climate control and always backlit multifunction combination meter. Then of course the Honda's new DigiPad, which gets inputs for 2 USB slots, 1.5 GB internal memory, 2 micro SD slots and 1 HDMI input. The screen is 17.7 centimeter and features Bluetooth hands-free telephony and smartphone integration along with voice commands. The interiors of the new WRV also get two color themes. The urban casual, which is black and bluish gray seat fabric, and the urban sophisticated, which is black and silver. Utilizing the platform from the Jazz, it has created more space. That means it has increased length, wheelbase and ground clearance. Both the cars come with an electronic power steering with adjustment for rake and reach. Interestingly, like all middle class people want is space and a lot of space, not just for sitting but also for storing. So the Honda WRV also features ample storage spaces and cubby holes, along with some unique features like an adjustable driver cup holder which doubles up as a smartphone holder as well. I'm seated at the rear seat of the WRV, and you may be noticing that there is ample space here. There's knee room here, leg room here, the seats are pretty decent, the headroom is pretty good. But what is really missing is the fact that it doesn't have an armrest. It is one single seat. 3 people can sit quite spaciously. Another feature that is really missing in this car is that it does not have rear AC vents, which can get a little disturbing during the hot season. This crossover will offer around 363 liters of cargo volume in its boot area, and that's a lot when you compare it with the segment leaders around. This is all we have for you in this episode of Motown India Show. Please remember that we have these cars for very limited periods of time and we drive them in real traffic. I'm sure you would have liked this video. If yes, do not forget to like and share this video. And most important, if you're not subscribed to the Motown India channel, do so right now. Drive safe, ride safe. Till the next time, ciao.
Elegance and sophistication, that is what defines the new Skoda Superb.